Hi, I just bought my dream 4x4, this 2006 Mitsubishi Pajero. She's a 3.2 litre turbo diesel making around 170 horsepower and 373 newton meters of torque. She is a beast, it's simply to say. The Pajero is known as the Shogun or the Montero in some markets, and it has the most Dakar wins of any car model. It's really built to last. The differentials, the engine, the gearbox, the suspension, everything is made to be beefy and to take a beating. It's really nice. Here are some specs on the car. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is 11.5 seconds. Gas mileage is not amazing, but it's one of the best Pajeros for that. It uses about 10 to 14 litres per 100 kilometers. The fuel tank is 71 litres, which is huge, and it can tow 3.5 tons. The engine of this car has over 200,000 kilometers and it doesn't feel like it. I had a service done recently and it pretty much feels like new. It is known that these engines can go over 500,000 kilometers with no issues whatsoever. The Jeep is over 4.6 meters long, and this is a really nice size. It would be considered as a medium-sized Jeep, but in Europe it's quite big. And this is perfect because when I fold down the rear seats, it gives me enough space from the front seats to the end of the back door to fully lay flat. The body is quite aggressive in shape. The wheel arches are very protruding, and you can attach bigger tires and make it really nice. The front approach angle is amazing. You can go up any hill. The departure angle at the back is not great, but that's not a big issue here. And the spare wheel on the back, I absolutely love this feature. It's not found in many 4x4s, but allows the inside to have so much more space. The wheel doesn't eat up any boot space or interior space, and it's a proper full wheel. The shape of the car is quite ideal for any modifications, upgrades, and just making it a really nice 4x4. Here's something that I was really surprised about. The Jeep is extremely comfortable. The driving position is very high up and the seats are super lush and soft, but they still give enough support so you're not falling over. It has these grab handles at the side of pretty much every passenger, and there is enough legroom for everyone. I'm about 5'11", and when I'm fully extended to the back, my back passengers have ample legroom. It's really nice. The car has a very advanced 4x4 system. It is what Mitsubishi calls a Super Select 4, and it has 4 options in a physical lever. You have 2-wheel drive, you have 4-wheel drive, 4 center locking, and then you have 4 low center locking. And these 4 selections are pretty phenomenal. It allows you to go from very good fuel consumption to I'm in the middle of nowhere and I need to get out. It's a very good system that Mitsubishi has developed over many years. My current transfer case has a few issues and I do need to get it replaced. It's stuck in 2-wheel drive. But even with that, the car got me into some very unique places and some forests and some off-roading things. It's very capable, as is. So, the big question, what are my plans with this vehicle? Ultimately, I want to be able to live in here months at a time. I want to be able to travel anywhere off the beaten path and have this get me there. And to make that happen, I will need some creature comfort. So on the roof, I do plan on having a solar panel, a lighting setup, an awning, a shower, that kind of thing. I do want a front metal bumper and a rear bumper, maybe some side bars, and a winch. Then, for interior space, I do want to have a shelving unit, as well as a place to keep my power stuff, inverter, battery, solar panel controller, as well as my water system. On the space side of things, I'm not too certain on the layout and how I'm going to build it, but I do want it to fit within the boot itself. The reason for this is I'm going to keep my second row seats fully functional. I want to be able to carry 5 adults comfortably, and that's very important to me. Then there is the problem of sleeping. There is realistically 4 options I can have. Number 1, just carry a hammock and a tent and sleep outside the vehicle. 2, have a small trailer camper. This could be a teardrop camper or an actual pop-up tent. 3. Have a rooftop tent. Number 4. Have indoor sleeping. This would mean that I have a platform which extends from my boot to and covers the second row seats, and I could sleep the lengthwise of the car. This would be very warm and safe and secure, but space might be very tight, and depending on my layout, it might not be feasible. I plan on making videos on the entire process and how I go into overlanding and the adventures I take. But for now, I do need to get my transfer case replaced and my suspension fixed. You see, my front and rear suspension is gone. The car had little love in the past and little work done, so I do need to replace everything essentially. And I was thinking about this, and while I do my suspension, a lift kit might be an ideal thing to get done as well. I think the car would be a lot more off-road ready with a 2 or 3 inch lift. So yes, that's the entire plan for the Jeep. And if you do live in Bulgaria or the surrounding countries, or just want to give me a helping hand, please get in touch below. I have a PayPal for donations if you want to support me, or you can just email me with any offers you have. If you do enjoy my channel and want to see this journey, stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.